Hi, in this video I will talk about the Purgatory Surah, yeah, and also known as Araf Surah. This scripture has been revealed to you. You shall not harbor doubt about it in your heart, that you may warn with it, and to provide a reminder for the believers. You shall all follow what is revealed to you from your Lord. Do not follow any idols besides him. Rarely do you take heed. Many a community we have annihilated. They incurred our retribution while they were asleep or wide awake. Their utterance when our retribution came to them was, "Indeed we have been transgressors." We will certainly question those who received the message, and we will question the messengers. We will inform them authoritatively, for we were never absent. So this is important that God also questioned the messengers. The scales will be set on that day equitably. Those whose weights are heavy will be the winners. As for weights whose weights are light, they will be the ones who lost their souls. As a consequence of disregarding our revelations unjustly. So it indicates that God's mathematics. God has created us. God is measuring our good deeds and our bad deeds. And we don't know much about how to calculate it. And this is not easy to calculate it, but we know that from the Quran, if we mention God and read the scripture, we will less likely to fall into the trap, and God will warn us once there is a problem, and God will communicate us. So we see that in surahs that people were warned, and also we may have opportunity to see the God's miracles as well. We have established you on earth, and we have provided for you the means of sport therein. Rarely you are appreciative. We created you, then shaped you, then we said to the angels, fall prostrate before Adam. They all fell prostrate, except Satan. He was not with the prostrators. He said, what prevented you from prostrating when I ordered you? He said, I'm better than he. You created me from fire and created him from mud. I think the interesting thing is that Satan is not an atheist, and Satan, Iblees, is actually have higher ego. It's like think that you have created something like ChatGPT as what God created, and that creature has higher ego than than the other angels, and claims that he is better than us. It's like you're asking chatbots, who is better, and it says like I'm better. He said therefore you must go down, for you're not to be arrogant here. Get out, you're debased. So basically, in this scenario, um, Satan is debased for this. So this is not a good job for Satan to seduce people. He said, grant me a respite until the day of resurrection. He said, you are granted a respite. He said, since you have willed that I go astray, I will skulk for them on your straight path. So it will prevent them from believing and praying. I will come to them from before them and from behind them and from their right and from their left, and you will find that most of them are unappreciative. So this expression, I found it indeed very interesting, because there's a likelihood that it means that Satan is something that approached from our brain. So because in our brain there are four lobes, and it describes like the four lobes, and you will find that most of them are unappreciated. So it may be some sort of a wave, and once we do something bad and we have accompanied, we creating that thing maybe. So creating that Satan starts to accompany us because we're following at that time, and our ideas, our brain, our behavior, our intention is related to this, attached to this, so that, and then we follow for a while, maybe like for maybe some days, so that, but maybe we will change for some days. So once we change some days, we are like scoring positive, and once we are with Satan and doing something bad, then we are uh, with the it's getting closer to the hell. So, and so this is important, that the Satan, but we shouldn't exaggerate it, because it's part of the life, but still we have to make an effort to go to hell too. This is not, and here I think in this surah, and there is also a path that people are unclear. They're in between. They're not choosing the hell or heaven, and they're choosing like a middle way. So that's interesting to. So that's why it's important to read the Quran and know the scripture very well, and know the tricks, and just try to do good deeds and avoid from the bad things, and then we will not be accompanied by Satan. So that's my interpretation, and God knows better. And thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you in the next video.